Hi, I'm Corey Gerard, and I have a clear message to all street gangs, Part 4. Now, every gang member has family who aren't a part of some gang, so these particular gangsters do care about people who are quote unquote regular folks of society. And this indicates that gangs don't necessarily hate all types of outsiders, but rather persons and rival groups which are comparable to theirs. So my proposed gang merger ensures that gangs share a closer connecting bond with one another, and then these particulars will no longer consider each other a threat. And if this peacekeeping reformation is kept intact, law enforcement agencies won't think of my new Hope organization as a serious threat to society like they did before. Then these law enforcers will have no reason but to treat the new established order with respect and kindness, more so than previously before, based on past experiences. So my combiner effort with the gangs pretty much puts an end to a decades-old conflict between many rival gangs and law enforcement, which only leaves the neutrals to consider that have no or very limited associations with gang members. Now the neutrals were in some way affected by prior gang activity by either having been intentionally preyed upon or harmed unintentionally because of their whereabouts during some violent gang intrusive. So these neutrals are definitely owed restitution for those gang-related hurtfuls which were no fault of their own, and the neutrals will no longer be preyed upon intentionally or unintentionally, because the 100% removal of rival gang confliction won't misdirect old anger aggression unto the outer majority in society. Now, I also mean to include all of the prison gang population so that they will truly be a part of our joint combiner plan, which will surely usher in a new era of peace inside of many penal institutions across the world. Now, these rival prison gangs need only come together, and then they'll put an end to all gang-related violence that pertains to grievances amongst different inmate factions. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that there wouldn't be occasions when prison violence won't happen again, but I will ensure that it won't be as extreme as it before. So what are the benefits of uniting all of the prison gangs, which also include infamous crime associations or organizations? Well, for one, we'd establish another utopian society from within the prison system, and all the while street gangs would very much do the same exact thing from their outer perspective. Secondly, it will guarantee a newfound peace of mind under that confined set of circumstances, which certainly influences a peaceful state of existing, as the outer street gangs privilege themselves to experience a greater sum. And lastly, prison gang inmates are smart enough to know that kind civil behavior can result in early releases for such prisoners, even in some cases where they are serving a long stretch. So, this prison unification will require total cooperation of all the prison gang leaders, much like it does with the street gang chieftains. And if these such intelligent and charismatic prison chiefs are willing to comply, then their incarcerated gangs will share in the financial benefits of our Hope Society on the outside, which will be provided to them while they are in the inside, as well as their families being provided the same services. Now, gangs from a street orientation, as well as prison gangs, might be skeptical regarding their belief in my abilities to provide them relief services or care packages. So I would respond by saying that I can always give a detailed account of any of my plans for implementation reasons. So this new United Gang Coalition will consist of all races of persons worldwide that had joined a street gang or a prison gang at some point in life. And though these varieties of gang persons will have been brought closer together for benefits of all members involved, some strife might still exist and may eventually materialize into skirmishes, minor or not. So if they show even the slightest signs that some would prefer to go back to the old warring ways, then I strongly suggest the leadership gets involved and quickly resolves whatever conflicting matter that's happening, in which resulted from infighting, because we wouldn't want our important works here to come undone. This is Corey Gerard. Stay tuned for part 5 of this gang series. Thanks for tuning in.